everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to my new series, which is called the Holiday Glow Up. This is going to be a series where we focus on inner and outer beauty, but it will be focused around mainly our fascia. Why? Because during this time, we go through stressful times, which has an effect on our body in a negative way, physically, emotionally, mentally. Working on your fascia will help relieve stress, help you feel better, look better, become more symmetrical. It will help with your posture, clear your mind, and become more connected with your breath and your body. Okay? We will also be focusing on how we can make ourselves healthier through, not necessarily through diet, because I'm not a registered dietitian, licensed nutritionist, whatever it is. And I don't want to necessarily give you nutrition advice. I just advise you to eat the way that best suits your body's needs. And if you need assistance, I would suggest reaching out to a dietitian, a nutritional coach, somewhere in the lines of that area. So I am going to talk about, what I'm going to be doing in this series, and I'm going to be taking you through that. So like I said, this series is very heavily focused on fascia because I have been getting so many requests to take you through block therapy. Now, I can't necessarily take you through my block therapy sessions because I don't have the area to film it. And maybe I'll be able to make up something during this series so you can see it, but you can see block therapy in action with the Block Buddies over on the Block Therapy YouTube channel. But what I am going to do is I'm going to sort of take you through the facelifter program with the facelifter paddle. Now, I cannot necessarily show you this because it is sort of exclusive, okay? But what I can do is give you my tips and tricks along the way to help your progress. So what I am going to do is tomorrow, I am going to start from the beginning of block therapy. I am going to take a before picture and we are going to do a round of the facelifter program. And I'm going to come on here, and after each treatment, I'm going to show you exactly where I'll be working with the paddle. I will do my treatment. I'll do a couple steps with you with this treatment, but like I said, I can't show you everything. I will also show you what my skin looks like after each treatment. I'm going to try to do that, film the before and after so we can really hone in on those areas that I worked. And then give you my tips and tricks and how, I feel it's affecting your skin and your structure overall. So we're going to do one round of this. So it's 9 classes. And I'm going to start working through the starter program because I want to work my way up to doing the 30-day upper body program. And when I started that, I noticed that I really needed to do some, other work in order for me to get through that program. So I think starting from the beginning at the starter program is going to be really lovely. And I'm going to do it in conjunction with the first round of the face paddle. And the reason being is that you can use this alone, but you're not going to get as good results because block therapy and this facelifter program, it's a whole body approach. It's not just focusing on one area. So I will take a before picture, and then at the end of the facelifter program and the starter program, we will take an after picture so you can see the difference it will have here in the areas that I will be working on, mainly like right here in my neck. And then we will start the upper body program, which is a 30-day program, and this one is going to be phenomenal. Now, if you are a block therapy member, my camera keeps moving, you have the option to join the Facebook community group. It is a private group. And there are members who have been posting before and after pictures of the 30-day upper body program. And I just have to tell you, like, everything, their face, their neck, their posture. They posted pictures, you know, of their body from a side view and then from a back view. And it really changes everything. Like, you guys don't even know how amazing block therapy is and how it can really, really help you. And instead of me just keep coming on here to tell you how amazing it is and I recommend it through everything, I'm going to take you through the process with me and, you know, try to get as much filming of it as I can. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing the body treatments, but I will do one round of the face paddle. So after we finish one round of the face paddle, the starter program, I'll start the upper body challenge, take a before picture. And then after I do the upper body challenge, I will take an after picture so we can see the results. And then I will do another round of the facelifter program because I do have a lot of adhesions that I need to work through. I mean, I feel great today after I used that special edition Pico toner lift unit by Neurotris and Jane Mann. That really helped work in my fascia. And I plan on using that along with my treatments. And it's part of my tips and tricks that are gonna help you through your process of block therapy, okay? So we're gonna go through that. And what am I gonna do to help my process with block therapy tips and tricks? Well, one of them is going to be, tip and trick, is to use your Jane Mann Omna, because your Jane Mann Omna is really good at working those surface level adhesions, which you want to do in conjunction with releasing the adhesions that are to the bone. It helps you spread out the fascia so it finds its place of where it's going to be. The key is like when you use tools like this, is it's just, you know, barely touching the skin, and it's more of a, you know, it's a light brisk movement versus digging into the tissues. So you can use this all over your body if you wanted to. And if you have the fascia blasters, these are great too. My favorite ones from the fascia blasters, and there goes my camera again. Why is it so touchy? I love this one. This is the brush and blast based, and I love the Pro Blaster. Now, these are very expensive tools. You don't have to invest in them, but I'm going to show you how you can use them along with your block therapy and with the Jane Mann Omna. These are really, really great. If you don't want to use these or you can't use them, an alternative that I have for you is to do gua sha on your body with getting a tool that is big enough for your body. So I picked up this one. It's from Diamandia. This is a Beyond Stone body gua sha tool. I really love this, and I have been so slacking on my block therapy. I've been, you know, slacking on my body gua sha. This really, really helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, and it's really helpful to use during your block therapy. So after you're blocking, it's really good to go in and flush the toxins with that lymph throughout your body. So I'm gonna, you know, I'll demonstrate this on my arms and how I use it, but I'm not gonna demonstrate it on my body because I don't like exposing that much of my body on camera. Another thing that assists in your block therapy is dry brushing. I do this every day before I get into the shower. Dry brushing is so easy for me to do, and it's something that I keep up with. This really helps your skin. The body gua sha will help your skin. So that's, you know, part of this series where we will be focusing on fascia health for our body and our face. Another thing that I love about this tool is that you can reach it in your back area too. And if you don't have good, if you're not really flexible, they have these things called extenders that you hook up on the end. And I love these to use to get really into my back. Just makes a big difference. Now, I still love the fascia blasters, and the ones with the smaller claws are my favorite because They don't encourage you to dig into the tissues like the bigger claws do, because those bigger claws, people were digging so hard into their tissues that they were damaging their tissues. And that's what you have to be careful with. So these don't get rid of the adhesions that are adhered to the bone. That's where block therapy comes in with the special wood blocks. The wood blocks mimic our bone, so they are the best material that the body recognizes to release those adhesions that are adhered to the bone, which is where most of our pain is coming from, okay? These are great to release the fascia at the surface, but you have to take it a step further versus just using these if you want to make a true impact on your overall health, your posture, symmetry in your body and in your face, okay? It's a really, really big deal. All right. So we'll be focusing a lot on fascia. As you guys know, that I'm so passionate about it. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you look good. It's going to improve your health, okay? And, you know, one of the things that I love about block therapy is this really helps you get in touch with your body by connecting with your breath and learning how to breathe properly through diaphragmatic breathing, which will make a huge difference. You'll start to know, like if you were having a hard time losing weight, you're going to start to notice that the pounds are going to come off. And I have to tell you, you know, since I've been, you know, slacking on my walking and my block therapy, you know, I haven't been feeling good. I'm, you know, in a lot of pain. I haven't been losing weight. I actually gained 5 pounds. Yeah, I'm so bummed. Another thing that I will be focusing on with this series is walking. So getting in at least 10,000 steps a day is really important for your overall health. I want you to focus on moving for at least, you know, 15, 30 minutes. But if you can get in a good 30-minute walk, it would be amazing. And, you know, just get up and walk around more. It really helps your fascia. It's low impact on your fascia as long as you're walking properly. And if you are a block therapy member, you can find the walking videos in the member section. I think it's in the daily guided programs or the posture programs. I can't remember, but definitely something that I want to encourage you guys to do. Another key factor that I will be using for my fascia, that is the new limited edition Jane Mann and Neurotris Lift unit. Using that program on P1. I'm going to show you how to tackle it with this program. I'm going to show you how to tackle it with the Omna Gua Sha, like after a treatment, like after block therapy, especially the facelifter paddle. I think it is a really good idea to go in there and treat that fascia a little bit more with a tool like this, or even this device. So we're going to be experimenting into this. You can see if it's right for you, if it's still available, because as I'm making this video, first thing this morning at 6 o'clock a.m., they sent out an email saying they only had 19 of these left, and it is 2 o'clock here now. So I think that this is probably going to sell out, just so you know. So if it is on your list, I would jump on it, because once it's gone, it's gone. So I want to have a talk with you about this before we get into the other devices that we will be using during this series. So as you guys know, I uploaded my first impression demonstration of using this program. And in that program, or not in that program, but in that video, I demonstrated using 2 lifts at the same time. And I got a question about the mid facelift. You know, it might not be good because it's going to maybe have an effect on the way these are treating the muscles. No, you can use 2 of these at the same time to do the mid facelift technique. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go into this demo video that I filmed this morning using both of these on my skin at the same time, doing that mid facelift program. Plus you can see what my skin looked like first thing this morning. So we'll go into that, and then I will be back to tell you all the devices and the treatments that I have planned for our skin around this glow up series. So I'll see you in a sec. Hi everyone, and welcome to this quick demo of doing the mid face lift with 2 lift probes. I'm jumping on here. I'm showing this video because I had someone bring this up in my 2023 Lift Edition introduction video. And I demonstrated doing the holds with 2 lift units, and they were concerned about the polarity not being distributed in the area and maybe cause some issues. Now, when I do those holds with using 2 lifts, I had no issues whatsoever. I tested using the lifts on both sides of my face at the same time. No issues. I still got a good lift. So we're going to do that right now. And I'm going to test out the Neurotris conductive gel. So here is my skin the day after I did that treatment demonstrating the lift unit. Looks so good. Like, my skin looks so good. I just went in really quick with the Victoria Deanne cleansing gel now, or balancing cleanser, and that is it. I did just get back from a walk, so I am a little bit flush, but I haven't done anything to my skin. So this gel is a little bit thick, so we're just going to, it doesn't have a scent or anything. I put 2 pumps in my bowl and I'm just applying it with a mask brush. So pretty thick. It does have glycerin in it. So I'm just going to apply this where we're going to be using the lifts at the same time. And then you guys can be the judge if this is something that's right for you. So Jane does demonstrate using 2 lifts at the same time. The Pico toner is set up that way. It's just that, you know, the current is divided between the 2 attachments. So if you're using 30%, 15% here, 15% here, 40%, so on, okay? All right, so I'm gonna turn on the lift unit because it's what I have that's closest to me. And we're gonna go into the P2 program, which is lift and tone, and I'll do it at 40%. So, and you just test it out to see if it's right for you. You know, like I always say, my skin impedance is different than your skin impedance. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna start out at the lips, and I'm just taking the thumbs and the first set of fingers, and I'm just gonna hover it right here for about 10 seconds. Feels normal. Okay, and then we're gonna move up to the nasolabial fold. Now the current feels stronger on my right side than my left side, and it's perfectly normal to feel that current a little bit more on one side. Okay, going over the cheekbones, but when I come up over my eyes, it feels the same. It's just, you know, you have to see if you want to make sure that you have the lifts in the same spot. When you use this on yourself, you know, you have to really pay attention on that. It's a lot easier using 2 lifts on a client versus yourself. Okay. Again. And I always generally feel the current more in my right side versus my left side. See, it's working. I generally don't like to go in and do another lifting session the very next day. I like to give my skin a break, let those cells supercharge, but I got that question and I just wanted to show you that you can do this and it's perfectly okay. So my right eye generally gets a little bit more lift versus my left eye, and it's because I'm not symmetrical. I'm kind of lopsided, and it reflects in my face and the way my eyes are shaped. And I'm working on that, which is part of this series. So I do like this gel. Seems to be working really nicely for this treatment. See? We got a very nice mid facelift, a nice lift right here in through my brows. And this gel feels really nice. It feels like it would stay on the skin for a while. It kind of reminds me of the zip gels and the gel from Hop, the collagen promoter gel, but it's a little bit thicker. It's actually really, really nice. Well, we will be testing this out. And if you pick up the special edition lift unit, you get an 8-ounce bottle to test. And wow, I wish I would have tested that yesterday. All right, let's just see how quickly it removes. And easy. So I know. Now I'm gonna go in with a mask. Wow, it removes very nicely. I don't believe I saw this available on Neurotris's website, but it's a really nice gel. If you haven't gotten your lift unit yet, you might want to add one of these. I don't know how much it is, but the ingredients are really simple. And I like that it has the glycerin in it, so it doesn't absorb into the skin as quickly. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that removed very, very nicely from the skin. And I do believe I could just I would have to put my serums on first, and then I could just wipe this off this skin without washing it, and then go in with my moisturizer after. I really, really like it. So we're gonna go in with the Botnia Soothing Repair Mask. I just want some hydration in my skin. I gotta do a few things and I can't do a sheet mask today. So this is my Sunday facial. So I'm gonna do this just to prep up my skin, get it nice and hydrated so I can have a nice makeup application to film the overview of this video. I love this mask. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little demo and you found that it was helpful, and I just wanted to show you that you can use both lifts at the same time with your Pico toner or your lift unit, okay? All right, I hope it helps. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little demonstration. So we will be focusing, using this lift unit. We will also be doing some Pico toner videos too. Like, I love to use P2 in this, and I'll show you like what I love about it. But I also owe you a few videos on this with using the facial toning pads. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm also gonna do some content around the zip because you guys hear me and talk about it so much. And, I'm just not going to be focused really on using the Pico toner. I'm going to show you how I like to use the zip for a quick treatment. So we'll do that. We'll test out the new program. But I will not be using the Zip as my sole microcurrent device. I'm gonna be like kind of treating it as if I was traveling, because for me personally, this would be the microcurrent device that I would travel with. I know a lot of you say like you travel with the Pico toner, but I am just really scared to travel with the Pico toner, because if I take the Pico toner and the Jane Mann Lift together, because that's my favorite way, I mean, even with the gloves. So Pico toner with the gloves, $5.95 plus tax and shipping. It's going to be like $700. Well, at least it will be for me, because tax is so high where I live here. If I take the Jane Mann Lift, on the Lift, that's like $1,000. I do not want to take any chances of this being, you know, locked up in my suitcase, even though I have TSA approved locks on my case. I don't want to take the chance of my luggage getting lost, and then, you know, that's goodbye Pico toner. Even like on a carry-on, I don't want to take the risk, okay? Zip, you know, it's like $349. I don't mind it as much. They're gonna have like a big Black Friday sale, by the way. So if you haven't picked this up and if it's on your list, I would definitely check out the sale. They're gonna have a really good sale. But I mean, this is just really easy to travel with, and it's just, if I lose this traveling, and I don't mean to sound bougie or anything, it's just, it won't be as upsetting as if I lost my Pico toner, okay? So we'll do some treatments around the Zip, since I talk about it and everything. And I just wanted to bring up too, you know, with the Pico toner, it is a bit more forgivable with conductive gels. So give it a shot with your Zip gels, like especially the electrical complex gel. Give it a shot with maybe if you have the Nebulift gel that you bought for your Nebulift, but you're not using radio frequency anymore, try it with your Pico toner, because I used that Nebulift gel with the MyoLift devices, and it actually worked. I have not used it with the Pico toner, but I have no doubt that it would work, because the Pico toner, you know, one of the things about it within that patented dynamic microcurrent is it senses skin impedance. So you could probably use just about any conductive gel with it, experiment with it. You know, there is no perfect conductive gel out there. You know, it's very personal. Everybody likes what they like. And, you know, that's all I got to say. I mean, I have my personal ones that I like, but with the Pico toner, I don't have to be as picky, because pretty much everything that I use with it works. And when in doubt, if the gel that you have does not have minerals in it, you can use the mist that comes with your Pico toner or your Jane Mann Lift unit. You can use the Lemieux Isocell Recovery Mist, or if you have the JoyLux Milan You Capture Youth Water, you can use that too. So we will be doing some microcurrent treatments that won't be solely focused around the Pico toner or the Lift, but they will be my main units, because they are my true love, and they are the ones where I see the biggest difference in my skin. So there you go. I've said that so many times. So along with my favorite modality, which is microcurrent, we will be using LED light therapy too. So I'm going to continue on with the Far Red Beauty Luxe Glow Mask, because I have been really enjoying it. So I will be using this as well for a device. Oops, it's going to stick to my sweater. Next device that I will be using, I'm still going to continue on with you know, doing my dermatologist treatments. I have ordered I ordered the Neogenesis enzyme cream mask, so we can do a treatment with this, with the enzyme cream mask, instead of using the Botnia enzymes. I'm going to be, you know, using my Glow Booster H from Medicube. I love this device. By the way, Medicube is having a 50% off sale right now on most items, and certain days they have certain specials on devices. So, and then if you use my code Aloha10, it will save you an extra 10%. So it's about a 60% savings, okay? So I ordered a few products from Medicube from the sale. I'm gonna pop them right here. I'm going to test these out. I love their sheet masks. Like I have another box of their Super Sika. This is their daily quick mask. These work really good with your Glow Booster H, and I will demonstrate these for you. I ordered several of their sheet masks that we're gonna try. I ordered their collagen erasing cream. I ordered their jelly collagen gel cream that just came out. You can combine the two. We're gonna try those. They reformulated their bubble serum, which is promoted to use with this. So I ordered it to try it. I did not like the first one for my skin. It actually, irritated my skin. So I'm curious to try this one. I also ordered their overnight mask. I've tried that before, and what happened is I really liked that. It's like a serum that you put over the top of your skincare, and it seals in everything, and then you can peel it off in the morning. I really like that, but what happened is the cap got loosened and it all dried up and just became one big old hard thing in the bottle. So I ordered that again. So we'll be testing that out. Now, there are some products that I really like from Medicube, and there are some misses. What I love about this, it is a affordable K-beauty line, and they have clinicals around their devices and their products. It's really affordable, especially when they have a sale. So we'll tap into a few more items of that and check it out. Let's see what else. Also, I've gotten a request for the Neogenesis volcanic ash mask. So I'll show you how I like to use that on my skin in a treatment. We'll throw in some facials. Another treatment that we'll do is I ordered the JoyLux Ultra Firming Mask Kit. So we're gonna, do a facial with this, surrounded around this series. I also forgot to bring in my Aura Lift. So I was actually going to start my Aura Lift this month, but I decided to put that off because where I think I would really benefit from the Aura Lift is if I did some extensive work in my fascia, and that would be doing a round of the facelifter program and then completing the upper body program. So I can really get in there and release those adhesions so the Aura Lift can really get in there and have more of an impact. And we'll test that out. So it's probably gonna be maybe January that I go back on the Aura Lift. I know it's been some time, but that's okay. That's okay. And by the way, Aura Lift is going to have a huge sale. It's going to be their biggest sale of the year. I believe they're going to have it, I think it's going to be 20 or 25% off. And then you can use my code to get an extra 10%. So it will either be 30% off or 35% off from what I understand. And it's going to be, I think it starts November 20th through the 27th, but I will keep you guys posted. Zip is going to have a sale. All these companies are having Black Friday sales now. Like Medicube's like having a 2-week sale where every day they're going to have, like daily specials. What else? I will also, pepper in other videos. It won't be solely focused on treatments here. I have an empties video. I have so many empties that I have to go over with you guys. I have to do that. I've been saving them since I think like July. And I was going to do a full summer's empty, but I accidentally threw them out. So I started them back up yet. So we're going to do an empties video. I have, some new makeup, and I want to plan some get ready with me's around that because I've been like following along with some makeup artists, learning some new techniques for mature skin, and I want to, do things like that. And, I'm saying inner beauty too, because not only because of the fascia, diet, and exercise, But another thing that I want to practice that I think is really, really helpful is practicing, mindful moments of gratitude and positivity. And, how I can go about doing that for myself is journaling. So I picked up this really cool journal from Amazon, and I just really it just spoke to me. So I picked this up, and that's something that I will either begin my day with or end my day. And every day I want to focus on journaling, and I want to focus, on becoming, having more gratitude and expressing more gratitude, because I know like when I, am feeling good, I feel really grateful, and I just feel so good, and less of the negativity impacts me. So this is just, sort of an overview of what we'll be focusing on. I will be giving you lots of skincare tips and tricks. We'll be doing a lot of demos and stuff. I'm not going to focus it around Victoria Deanne because I've done so much content around Victoria Deanne. When I add something new, I will definitely let you guys know. I do have some serums that I have to use up. So Tuesday, I will be going on 10 weeks with Victoria Deanne. And then at my 12-week mark, which will be 3 months that I've been using the peptides, I want to start adding some of these serums that I have before they go bad, because some of them I want to use. Like I want to use up my Adipeau serum. Like I paid $200 for that serum. I want to use it. With the cream, excuse me, I have a little itch here. I may give that to a friend because I don't want to use retinol on my skin. And then we can see what the impact of, like the Adipeau serum has. Like, I'll use that during the day, and I'll just add in my Lemieux vitamin C serum. But I still also have the Lemieux EGF DNA serum that I want to use up too, so it doesn't go bad and I waste my money. Another thing I want to clue you in on with that EGF DNA serum, it is a growth factor serum. It is not oncology safe, but it also doesn't contain animal matter anymore. It's all plant-based. So I just wanted to let you know, because in the past, it used to contain animal matter for the stem cells, but it doesn't anymore, or I'm sorry, the growth factors, but it does not anymore. So I want to use that up too. So I'll be peppering that back in, but my main focus with this 3 months is to let those Victoria Deanne peptides do their work. I still don't think I need a growth factor, but I want to use up what I have too. I don't have any intentions of going out and buying, any more growth factors at the time being. So that is, basically what this series is going to be about. I hope you're excited for it. I'm excited for it. It's going to help me get back on track with, being a better person, feeling better about myself, getting my workouts in, eating healthy, which, all this declines as the holidays because of the, all the yummy food that we'll be experiencing, all the sweets at office parties, and I'll clue you guys into tips and tricks that help me stay on track. And I'm hoping that by doing this series during the holidays, we can help lift each other up, physically, emotionally, spiritually, keep each other on track, help us for when, we're feeling down, because a lot of people feel down this time of year, especially with the way the economy is and other things that are going on in the world. It's really easy to become depressed. So I think like maybe me popping up on here, starting this series and sharing with you guys will help you stay out of that funk, and it will help me stay out of that funk, okay? So that's what this is about. So I am gonna head out, and we'll be filming the first video for this series tomorrow, and it will be a fascia video. So look forward to that. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I hope you're very excited for this series. and that you will follow along with me and share your tips and tricks as we go along. I want you guys to be really active in the comments, share your tips and tricks of what helps you get through the holidays to, maintain your inner and outer beauty and feeling good and keeping out of the funk, okay? All right, so I am sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you tomorrow for our very first episode. Mwah, mwah, mwah.